listen, it is so cold outside this morning.
How cold is it?
So cold. Toronto, it's -14. That's the air temperature right now. It's much colder as you're heading through the eastern prairies still. Much of northern Ontario, parts of Quebec, Labrador, all under extreme cold warnings this morning. And that cold air just gets colder. So just keep that in mind. We'll go to Chapleau this morning. This view courtesy of the township of Chapleau, and you can see that there's a lot of snow on the ground. It's obviously very early in the morning, but what we're following is this cold air, and there are extreme cold warnings that are in effect through the region as we slide eastward into areas of southwestern Quebec and up towards Labrador City. So keep that in mind. You're going to feel a really cold day today as we go into this weekend. Many of the spots that are cold today are even colder for your Saturday. Temperature-wise, -10 right now in Fredericton, -4 in Halifax. St. John's, you're a lot colder than you were yesterday after all that rainfall. You're now seeing the likelihood of squalls across the region, snow squalls, I should say. Wind chill values show that Winnipeg, you're warmer than yesterday. It is feeling like -37, not quite feeling, pardon me, like the -40s we had yesterday. Wind chill of -25 this morning in Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, similar values. Now, in terms of the highs today, it's well below seasonal. As we go, Saskatchewan, eastward through Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, and into the Atlantic region, you're really going to feel that cold through today. This all has to do with an upper trough that is developed within the region, and that is driving the cold air across many communities. Now, the big thing in Ontario and Quebec is the cold. We're also seeing an elevation in the wind, and the wind is obviously responsible for wind chill, but it's also driving squalls this morning. So in terms of the wind gusts, they are fairly isolated right now. The red would be indicative of wind gusts around 50 kilometers an hour coming in off the shores of Lake Huron, Georgian Bay, and then in through upstate New York off of Lake Erie as well. As we go into the afternoon, they do intensify. So know that we've got these squall warnings in effect, yellow level. Some areas will see up to that 25-centimeter range. That's off Lake Huron and Georgian Bay. We're going to bump that way up as we go east of Superior. 20 to 40 centimeters of snow is expected through the Sault Ste. Marie area. Outside of that, we have a squall watch in effect for the Parry Sound region. Remember the difference between a watch and a warning. Watch is all the ingredients are there, hasn't quite happened yet. Warning means it's either about to happen or it's currently happening in your region. Outside of that, we've got the extreme cold warnings yellow level. This will be indicative of wind chill this morning between that -40 to -45 range. As we go into the afternoon, there's slight moderation, but I'm saying it in bunny quotes because look at these highs. -19 today in Timmins. So yeah, the afternoon's warmer than this morning, but just relatively so. As we go to the south, you are going to see a warm-up as we go through the next 24 hours. Temperatures jump way up for Toronto and Windsor for Wednesday. Ottawa, you're still cold on Wednesday. It's warmer than today, but temperatures peaking at -7. You'll see that gradual rise for Thursday right across much of Quebec. Now, into northern Ontario, that rise doesn't necessarily happen. You do warm up tomorrow, but Red Lake, for example, your high on Thursday is -31 degrees Celsius. And keep in mind, that does not factor in the wind. That's just the air temperature. We also have snow happening in the south as we go into Wednesday. That's part of why we see that push of warmer air. So today the story is squalls. It's on the eastern shores. Winds are westerly. If winds begin to shift, you'll see those squalls shift as well. And they do become more southwesterly as the days go on, or as the day goes on. So the band will shift its way to the north. There's that snow tomorrow. It's 5 to 10 centimeters for most, potentially up to 15. That will then slide its way eastward, become more squally as we go into Thursday, and then after Thursday, the temperature plummets. Coming up